Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like this video, also share it to your friends. Alright, on this video I'm going to be talking about how to set up your system, how to set up your laptop for online service. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to go to your Chrome browser. You need to go to your Chrome browser and then search for this browser, anti-detect browser, Bit browser. Now search for it. This is the site. Then you click it. Now it's going to take you to this page. Click on sign up. Click on sign up. Fill in the information. You can choose a username. Then you choose your password. Enter your password again. Enter your email. So once you enter your email, you click on this get code. They are going to send a code to your email address you provided. Then you input the email address, the code you received, and then come here to click I have read and agree. Once you click it, then you click on sign up. It's going to tell you sign up successful. Once you are done with signing up, it will ask you to download the app. It will ask you to download their manager. Then you download the application. Once you download it, it's going to show at your download page. Then you install the app on your device, on your system. Now once you install the app on your system, this is how the app looks like. It's going to take you to, let me close this and open it again. Alright, this is how the app looks like. It's loading. Let me first of all sign out my own account. Alright, once you install the app, it's going to bring you to this page. Once you launch the app, it's going to bring you to this page where you log in with the email you used to register, then input the password, and then you click on login. So now once you are logged in, it's going to show you this. You click on I acknowledge and agree. So your dashboard is going to be like this. Now how are you going to now start using this app? First of all, you need a proxy. You need to have a proxy. So, and if I want to do that now, let me go to the site where I normally purchase my proxy. If you want to be using the same site where I purchase my own proxy, what you need to do is just go back to your Chrome browser. Go to your Chrome browser, then search for this site, www.9proxy.com. You enter, you wait for it to load. Now this is the site. This is where I purchase my proxy. Already my account is already logged in. So if you don't have account with them, you need to sign up. With them first. So as for me, I've already signed up. You will see a sign up button here. You just click it and then you sign up. Once you sign up, you go to your dashboard. This is how the dashboard looks like. Now on this site, you need to have IPs. You need to purchase IPs. You need to fund your account with IPs. It is from these IPs now they will be deducting whenever you pick an IP. So as you can see here, this is the IPs I have remaining. I have 51 IPs remaining here. So once you go to your dashboard, you scroll down, you download their manager too, because you need the manager. That's where you will be picking the IP addresses. So this is the manager. This is my own manager here. You click on download. Once you click on download, it will start downloading. You can see it's downloading. So once it's finished downloading, you open it. Already I have it on my system. So once it's finished downloading, this is the app here. This is the app. This is it. I already have it on my device. So now let me open it. Let me open it. Once you click on open, then it's going to prompt you this instruction. Click on yes. So it has opened. Now once you open it, this is how the manager looks like. So you need to sign in using the email and password you use for when you are creating this your account on the site. So I'm going to input my password now. Then I'll sign in. So I have successfully signed in, and as you can see, I have 51 IPs remaining. Same thing that is showing on the site. You can see 51 IPs. It's the same thing I have here. Now these are the IPs. This is where you are going to be picking the IP. So if you notice, by your left hand side we have proxy list, forwarding list, auto refresh, auto, all these things here. You don't need them. I'm just going to show you what you need to do. Before you start picking IP here, you must have IP. You must top up your account with IPs. So I'm going to show you how to top up your account now. So you click on, but first of all you need to come to these settings. By default, this number of ports is supposed to be 20. Is to be showing 20, so you need to reduce it. Just change your own to either 2 or 5. Just 5. I do leave 5 ports. Then I'll click on set. So it means I'll be having from 6,000 port to 6,005 ports. So let me go back and show you what I mean. Now since you have set the number of ports you need, and you must have balance here. So let me go to my website. Let me go to my dashboard and show you how to top up your account. If you want to top up your account, you have to do it on the site. You have to do it on the site, not on the manager app. Hope you guys understand. So what you do is come to this place at the right, remaining IPs. Click on top up. If you click on top up, it's going to redirect you to a page where you will see how much the IPs cost. So let's wait for it to load. Alright, as you can see here, 100 IPs go for $20. That is, each IP costs $0.2. Now the minimum you can purchase on the site is 100 IPs, which is $20. But as for me, I don't buy directly from the site. So if you want to purchase maybe a minimum of 25 IPs or 50 IPs, I'm going to drop the contact of the vendor who I purchase mine from. I used to purchase 25 IPs or 50 IPs from the vendor. Now if you want to do that, once you purchase the IP from the vendor, you come back to your dashboard. The vendor is going to send you a code. So let me go to my Telegram channel. Let me go to my Telegram and show you how the code will look like. The one I purchased last. I think I funded the account yesterday. So this is the vendor I do purchase with. You can see I purchased 50 IPs yesterday, and he sent me this code. As you can see, this is how the code looks like. Something like this. You just copy the code. Now you come over to this your dashboard. This place that the right, do you want to redeem share code? You click on it. So once you click on it, you come to this page here, you paste the code and then click on redeem code. Once you redeem it, automatically the number of IP you purchase will reflect here. So that's how to redeem the code you purchase from your vendor. You can see these are the codes I've purchased so far. So now let me go back to my dashboard. So we are done purchasing the IPs. Now let me go back to the manager and pick an IP. So let's say, for example, I want to work on a UK site or any country of your choice you want to work on. You first of all come to this place, proxy list. So this is the list. Now country, you need to search for country. Let's say I want to work on UK, United Kingdom. You search for United Kingdom, select it, then you click on apply. Once you click on apply, come to this place at the right state. If you have a particular state you want to use, let me say I want to use only England, I'll just select England and apply. Then the city, if you have a city in mind, let's say London, then I'll click on London and apply. Now the zip code, if you have any zip code you can type it, but if you don't have it, you skip. You go to where they write ISP, you click it. If you have a particular ISP you want to use, then you select it. But for me, let me go for let me say okay, let me just, for the purpose of this video, let me just use random ISP. Let me just use random ISP. Let me see, Vodafone. I'll use Vodafone. So you select all the options it shows, then you apply. Click on apply. So it's going to filter all the IPs that are from that ISP. So let's wait for it to finish loading. My network is kind of slow. Now it has filtered them. So all these IPs now, you can see they have the same zip code from the same location. Now I have to, for me to pick an IP now, I have to forward this IP to a port. So let me click. If you want to forward an IP, if you want to pick IP, you take your cursor to that IP, right click on your mouse, then scroll to go to where they write forward to port. It's going to bring out another option. Then you click on any of the ports. If you observe, I changed my own to 5. Had it been I left it at 20, they are going to show me 20 ports, which I don't want to see that. So I'll just forward it to one of these ports. Let me forward it to 6000. So I have forwarded it. If you noticed, under this proxy list, there is what we call forwarding list. Once you forward any IP, they are going to deduct it from your IP. You can see that my balance was 51 before, but now it is 50. And if you want to see the IP you just picked, you go to forwarding list. Now under this forwarding list, the IP I just picked, already I have some IPs that I activate. So the IP I just picked now, look at it at the top. Look at the port 6000. Look at the local IP. Now what I'm going to do now is I will now go back to my Bit browser, which I asked you guys to set up. You go to your Bit browser. You come to, by the left hand side of your screen, you come to this browser profile. You click on it. You click on browser profile. By default, it's supposed to be blank. Already I have like two IPs that I input here. So by default, it's not going to show anything on this page. So what you need to do is you click on add. You need to add the profile. Then you click on add. Now once you click on add, it's going to bring you to this page. So this browser, this name now, you can use anything. Let me name my own UK profile. UK profile, just for me to know what I'm using. If you are using this particular IP for one survey purpose, you can name it that survey. Let's say, for example, life points. Let's say you want to use it mainly for life points. You name it life points so that you know that this is what you are using. Now you scroll down under where they write proxy, this place that they write direct connection mode. you change it to socks 5. Then this place that the right host, I'll come back to my manager. The host is this local IP. So the local IP is 127.0.0.1. Then the port is 60,000. So I will now minimize. I'll go to the host and write 127.0.0.1. Then the port is 60,000. 60,123. Now I have inputted it. If you activate username and password on your own, you have to input the username and password. So let me go back to the manager. By default, it's not supposed to have username and password. But if you want to be putting username and password on all your IPs, you need to come to this proxy authenticator and toggle this thing on. So once you toggle it on, you set up the username and password you want and then turn on. Hope you understand. So once you turn it on, automatically it's going to on. So it means the username and password you created, you input it, and then once you have done that, but if you don't want to put username and password, you can leave it like that by default. Then you click on check proxy to check if the proxy is active. Now you can see that the proxy is active. Once it shows you this, it means the proxy is active. If there is an issue, it's going to show a red right up. So now we are good to go. You confirm. So once you confirm, you can see that the profile I just added now, look at it at the top. So you can run multiple accounts. This is a free version. So for free version, you are allowed to add 10 profiles. That means you can be picking IP for different profile. So now I've already imputed the proxy I just picked. So let's go and check if everything is correct. So once you add the profile, you click on this open. You click on open. So you allow it to load. It's checking if everything is intact. So you allow it to load. Once it's finished loading, it's going to open a fresh browser for you. So on this browser is where you are going to be doing anything, any survey you want to work on, any online activity you want to work on. Is on this browser you are going to do it. You can see the name LivePoint. I open it for LivePoint. So let me now check the anonymity of the of my this thing, if it is correspond with what I have on my Nine Proxy manager. So let me check. Let me first of all go to word.com. So let me check word.com. My network is kind of slow. All right. On word.com, you can see that the IP is residential. You can see the anonymity. This guy is 100%. Look at the IP. Let's go and check if the IP is the same thing with what we have on the manager. This is the IP 84.70.242.62. Let me check 84.70. Plus the IP is the same. You can see I choose England and United Kingdom, and you can see this guy. So let's check another site. Let's check IP score. I'm going to copy this IP because I'm going to be checking it also on Scamalytics. Let me go to Scamalytics first. Scamalytics. I'll go to Scamalytics to check the IP. Alright, accept all. So Scamalytics. Alright, on Scamalytics, you just need to paste the IP address here. This is the IP, then you check, you search it to see the fraud score. You can see that means this IP is over clean. You can see the risk is low risk. You can see the ISP, Vodafone, everything we just stick. You can see it is not data center, it is residential. Hope you understand. So what you are going to do now, once you have checked Scamalytics, So as I was saying, once you check the Scamalytic site and you find out that the first core, you can see anything below anything above 5, you need to go and change it. You understand? You can see this one is below 5. This for the first core is 2, so it means this IP is very clean. Now you check on this site again. Check on this site, ipscore.com. Sorry, .net. Or is it .com? Sorry, it's not .com. Let me just see ipscore. So this is the ipscore site. You click it. Now, on the ipscore website, you can see everything is 100%. That means the IP from this site are very clean. They give clean IPs. So you can see this is a clean IP, residential IP. You can see the details. Now there is this site again, this last site I'm going to use to check it, to check my IP, PixelScan, pixelscan.com. Sorry, it's .net. Enter. On this PixelScan, we need to see everything should be consistent. Everything should be ticked green. So let's check. It is loading. It is loading. Network is kind of slow. Anyways, let's just be patient. Let me click again and see. Alright, it has finished loading. So we just want to see if everything is going to be consistent. If everything show consistent, it means we are safe. The IP is clean. Okay, now it shared detected time zone, European, London. Looks like we are speaking location. Now sometimes this site, if the time zone, the reason why it's showing this, you can see it's only time zone that this site is telling us that we have issue with. You can ignore it. You can ignore it if it is time zone, as long as Scamalytics, this thing, they give you 100%. This one give you. You can see this one also now is telling me system time zone. So what it means now, you need to go and set up your time zone. You change your time zone to United Kingdom. My own is not in United Kingdom. If you want to do that, you just come over to your settings. Just go to your settings. Depend on the type of system you're using though. Just go to this thing here. You can search for time zone. Search for time zone. This is not what I want to do. You go to this place. You search for time zone. Go to settings first. Once you go to settings, it's going to open up. Then from here, you scroll down. Where is this thing? Anyways, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Let me know. I don't want this video to be long. But there is another way you can do it. Go to the app, the proxy you added. just go to this place, update profile. Once you go to update, you scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. This display language, you click it, let it correspond with the IP, then you confirm. Now let me go back to the browser. Let's check. I don't want this video to be long. Okay, still the same thing, time zone. Just ignore it. As long as Scamalytics fraud risk is showing you this, don't worry, you are good to go. You can continue whatsoever you want to do. Here is showing 100%. But sometimes these sites that you are seeing, sometimes if you are trying to use if you are using some browsers, if you are using another browser to check, it's going to give you 100%. Sometimes the issue comes from the browser. If you want to know that your time zone is corresponding, if you notice, if you come down here, you can see that my local time zone and my browser time zone, they are the same thing here. 100%, like everything is the same. And the site is still telling me, let me go to thisworld.com. Let me go down. You can see the time, everything is the same thing, but the site is telling me that my time is different. So just ignore this and then continue. You are good to go. You are done with your analysis check. You understand? So now the next thing you need to do is, let me go to my 9 proxy. Let's say for example you enjoy the IP, the proxy you picked. That proxy you picked, look at it here, this one. Let's say you enjoyed it and you want to add it to your favorite in case of next time. Let's say for example, if you off your system now, and maybe later you say you want to come and continue and you want to use that same proxy, you just come over here, go to your proxy list, go to where they say today list. You can see the proxy here at the top. Now click on this tab button close to it, click it, you come to where they write favorite. You can see this is the proxy at the top. So you can name it, you can name the proxy, you can name it, maybe since we are using it for LivePoint, I want to use it for LivePoint, just name it LivePoint, and then you save. So what this means now is that whenever I want to use this, I want to reuse the IP now, I'll just come over to my favorite. Since if maybe I'm trying to access it on my Bit browser and it's telling me timeout, I'll just come over here, go to the favorite, and then right click on my cursor. Then I'll forward it to the same port. If you forward it to the same port, in a day, once you forward an IP to a particular port that day, they are going to charge one IP from your list. But whenever in that same day, whenever you want to come and reuse it again, re-forward it again, once you re-forward it, they are not going to deduct. You can see they did not deduct anything. I just re-forward it and they did not deduct anything. So it is when you pick a new IP that they will deduct, or maybe after 24 hours you want to come and reuse that same IP, you have to re-forward it. Once you re-forward it, they are going to deduct one IP. I hope you understand. So just for you know to waste your IP, it is better you add a proxy that you see that lasts you long, that you enjoy much, then you add it to your favorite. Once you add it to your favorite, you just come anytime you want to use that proxy, just come and forward it to the same page, to the same port, sorry. So that's what I want to show you guys, and that's how to use your system for solving. As it is now, I can do anything I want to do on this browser. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to like and share the video to your friends. Thank you and see you next time.